Hello, MPS. It's your girl, Renice Washington, aka Wellness Queen. And this week, I have the distinct pleasure of being joined by Cindy Martinez. You know her as Manchester Public Schools Talent Development Specialist. And this week, we're going to talk about the benefits of showing appreciation to colleagues. So, check us out. So Cindy, as you know, last week was Teacher Appreciation Week. Shout out to y'all. We love and appreciate all educators in the district. But kind of keeping along those same lines, I thought it was important to talk about how to appreciate colleagues overall. And you are somebody who is very good at showing up for us. So could you kind of talk about how showing appreciation in the workplace can also be wellness?
Absolutely. I mean, I think one of the things that, everyone could agree upon is that it's just such a feel-good feeling, and we want to just keep that on a consistent basis, especially the times where things might get tough or there might be a deadline that's coming up and you really need that colleague to come through for you. Mm-hmm. If you've been consistent with showing appreciation for as long as you've been working together, then it just makes it that much easier to kind of make that phone call or send that email saying, hey, I really need your help. And that person will more likely, come through for you.
Absolutely. So it's not an extra chore. It's just in favor of what you've already been doing. Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah. I love that, Cindy. And to be quite honest, once again, you and I work directly together. You're somebody who effortlessly and consistently shows appreciation. I think that's whether you are willing to listen to me vent or not allowing me to swirl. So if I am feeling negative, being like, I appreciate you so much, or I want to show up for you so much, let's go ahead and maybe reframe this thought. So mm-hmm. I appreciate that, and I want you to know that. But what are some other examples that colleagues can kind of show appreciation without necessarily, buying a vacation or, getting Uber Eats?
I mean, you really got to get to know your colleagues and really take the time to note their strengths, things that they're really good at, things that kind of make them unique. Really noting it out loud, whether it's verbally, on a nice, cute sticky note, whichever way you communicate it, just really let the person know that you've noticed this really good thing about them. Because again, you're dropping those nice tokens in. And again, the feel good part will go a long way. There's other things when you are getting to know a colleague that you can kind of keep in mind. Also when you're putting together a team or where you have to put an event on or whatnot, you have to kind of think of who are my players in here based on their strengths. But also you really have to give room for people who may be going through some things and really are not feeling their best. And there is, again, that opportunity to fill them up, fill the cup up, to really kind of get them through the day of whatever they may be going through. So that's kind of how it ties back to wellness, to being in community in that way and reminding people when maybe they have forgotten about themselves and lifting them up.
All right, now, y'all heard it here. Appreciation is shown in many ways, from collaboration to I thought of you so much, I want you to be a part of this project, from personal thank you notes. I know Ryan Parker, anytime he's around, I always see a little sticky note on my computer and it means the most to me, right? Or public, shout outs at staff meetings or through Matt's all staff notes. Things like this allow people to be seen. And even if they aren't showing up their best, to your point, because of the relationship we have with people, we can still show appreciation for them. So I love and appreciate that. Love it. This has been fantastic. We have talked about the importance of appreciation, ways that we show appreciation. For you, Cindy, somebody who naturally does this, but what's the overall messaging on why showing appreciation in the workplace is important?
I mean, it definitely just overall boosts the morale at the workplace. If you have this undercurrent of just a culture of appreciation and gratitude, it just makes coming to work a lot easier, dealing with conflict just a lot more smoother.
Yeah.
And you know, whether it's small gestures, whether it's grand gestures, and anything in between, I think all of them are important. And even if it's not someone that you collaborate with often or by proximity you're next to in space, but I think if it's just spread about and it's a cultural thing, then it's gonna be felt, it's gonna be appreciated, and it just makes life at the workplace just that much more fun, and you feel more valued in those spaces.
Yeah.
So that's why it's super important.
Cindy, you appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And as soon as this video is over, you better go tell somebody you appreciate them. That's your assignment, all right? It has been Wellness Queen, joined by Cindy Martinez. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.